Hello everyone, and welcome to another episode of Extinct Bricks Originals Carnivores. And for this very special episode, we'll be featuring the Lego custom Ekrixinatosaurus. And without further ado, let's start with the making of our Ekrixinatosaurus. So here we have already prepped our figure for sculpting. And we have also bulked up the figure by using aluminum foil and our handy dandy glue gun over here. So once that is done, then we'll mix equal parts of non-sag epoxy A and B, and we're going to fill in all the gaps. So we start with the head section. So the Ekrixinatosaurus actually has characteristic eyebrow area. So we have marked down where the clay would be going, and then we're going to add in the clay. And so we're using several tools, of course my hands here, but guys, please do not use your hands while mixing equal parts of A and B because it's toxic. But once it's already mixed up, it should be fine. Right, so now we're going to add in some more details by correcting the snout of the Carnotaurus here to make it more similar to the overall head sculpt of the Ekrixinatosaurus. So again, using some sculpting tools, in this case I'm just using my hobby knife and cutting off excess clay here. And now we're bulking up the figure, so we're closing in any gaps, in this case the underbelly of the creature. So because the Ekrixinatosaurus, although it's a huge carnivore, it will not be as large or as bulky as the Tyrannosaurus Rex. And here is how it looks like after it has been completed. Now we added in several more details such as osteoderms on the back, which is characteristic of most Abelisaurids, and we've primered this one as well. So we'll be using some brushes, of course acrylics, and some water. So first up, we're going to paint the entire head white because having gray as the background color or the primer for a red head would have a darker feel for it. So we're just lightly brushing on white colors here. Once that is right, we started off by mixing white with the dark brown just a little bit, and we're painting on the undersides of the creature. So this actually also involves painting the entire length of the tail, because the tail would be made of stripes of different colors, but the main color really is white. So we started on by mixing orange and some reds here and a little bit of white, and we're painting on the head, of course, of the Ekrixinatosaurus. So that would include, of course, the lower jaw of the Ekrixinatosaurus and the first part of the neck area as well. So with the same colors that we had earlier on, we added some browns to it, and then we're painting on the feet of our Ekrixinatosaurus, some parts of the tail as well, and also the ends of the hands of the Ekrixinatosaurus. Now using the same colors, previously we added some yellow ochre, and we're painting on our transition colors from those browns towards the yellow parts, and eventually going towards the whiter parts, of course. So after I use any color, I usually use my handy dandy hair dryer to hasten up the drying of each of the colors. Okay, so here is a mixture of black, a little bit of red, and some white as well, and we're painting on the back portions of the Ekrixinatosaurus. This same color will also be the same color that we will be painting on the thighs of the Ekrixinatosaurus, and also the stripes towards the ends of the tail. And as I mentioned, here it is. So I use a fine tip brush here so that I won't go on messy with the stripes. Usually you water down your paint so that it achieves that sharp stripe here, but in this case I'm not really going on for perfect, because the stripes really is true and true. It will go on the underside of the tail as well. Okay, so a little bit more details to it. Of course, we have to have the transition between the darker colors and the head. So with the black colors that we had earlier on, we just added in some more reds, and then we're blending in on the figure. Now here is a darker color of shade of brown, and we're also putting in the details of the scales on the feet. The usual detail that I do with most of our larger theropods. And then of course, one of the last details that we just need to add here would be the stripes. That is actually the details, not stripes, the scaling details of this white and brown colors on the sides of the creature. And that's about it for our making of our Ekrixinatosaurus. There will be some more details added to this one, but you'll see that in the closer look of our Ekrixinatosaurus. Okay, so that's it for the video on the making, guys. Thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed this one and learned something from it as well. I'll see you on the next portion of the video. And here are the winners of our Guess SPC contest. And here are 10 lucky picks. Here they are: Malik Azri, Cezanne, Paleo Spino, Albert Mammoth, Renzo Ortega, Ariel Martinez, Amin, Rainmark, Swing Nguyen, and Thai Tran Quang. Congratulations! And now for our top 10 winners. 30 the Mr. Ekrixinatosaurus, Gabriel Elkins, Soba, Grebnadu, Angel Boy Official, Rexy Act Bricks, Extinct Creatures, Dinosaur, Dino Beast, and Cretaceous Bricks. Congratulations everyone, and I'll see you on the next Guess SPC contest. And for those of you who'd like to join, here's how. Just click on the Extinct Bricks icon and it will link you to the Extinct Bricks homepage. In the homepage, just click on the community link to... Okay, so let's have a count of the number of parts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we have 8 parts. Let's start by connecting the head here with the lower jaw. There you go. A little bit more. There you go. Here as well. There you go. Okay, so let's connect this to the body. Then let's connect the arms. Next one here. Of course the legs. Here on the left. And of course the right. And then the last part would be the tail. And that's it. Our completed Extinct Bricks Ekrixinatosaurus. Hi y'all, and we're back, and we're going to have a closer look on our Ekrixinatosaurus. Okay, that's quite a tongue twister over here, but yeah, so this is a new figure that I made, and I hope you like this one, guys. EB here will be coming back later on for some size comparison. So let's start with a closer look. So this one is actually based off from the Ekrixinatosaurus of Jagged Fang design. As you can see here, I've shown the photo. They really did quite a work on this one. It has a lot of details, and I want to capture it in Lego form. The Ekrixinatosaurus is actually one of the larger, or at least the largest, of the family of Abelosaurids, and that is why I made this one. So it looks cute, and I'm actually really happy with the outcome on this one. It has a lot of layers to it, and in terms of painting, I really like how one darker shade complements to the other, and yeah, so this is it. So looking at the overall scope on this one, of course we made several adjustments, and also several scoping details on the head. As you can see here, I also added here several osteoderms on the back, very characteristic of the Abelosauridae family. It has, of course, really short arms, strong legs, a long tail, and a stubby head. So in terms of coloration, the head here is quite red, and then it transitions to a red-brown color, and then going towards a black one, and then eventually sipping through this brownish to yellowish coloration, and then stripes going out at the ends of the tail, as you can see here. Now for the articulation of the Ekrixinatosaurus, of course you can open and close its mouth like so. The head can move, and then of course up and down, and then of course the arms can move as well, and then of course legs, and the tail. Yeah, so that is it for our closer look at our Ekrixinatosaurus. And Amy here is back for some size comparison. So let's have it positioned here, and as you can see, it's quite a large a dinosaur, or almost as large as a T-Rex. And in terms of size, comparing it with this particular photo over here, you can see that it's almost the correct size, and it's very comparable. Right, so let's now compare with other Abelosaurids that we at Extinctrix as well as an Ibitoy universe have so far. So let's start with the smaller one, shall we? So we have the level 40 Carnoraptor here. I made this several years back, and during that time, these were the times that I was actually experimenting on certain color combinations, and this one is such a surprise to me as well, like similar to how I actually made this one. So yeah, so this is the Carnoraptor, guys. Please check it out, the video. Also we have a Carnotaurus from the Lost World novel. Here you go. So the overall size on this one is just right in terms of how a Carnotaurus would actually size up with a human being. And then of course it has those small arms, and then a long body, and then the overall coloration on this one is very reminiscent as that of the chameleon, as it was actually described in the novel. So guys, check out my novel series, both for Jurassic Park and also for the Lost World. So I have a really good customs over there, and so please check it out. Okay, so we have here one of those I guess inconspicuous or less known of the Abelosauridae. This is the Rugops, and the Rugops really is one that I was actually really excited about in terms of how I'm going to create it, and at least how I'm going to custom, and here's how it turned out to be. So I'm really happy with the results. So we have pink colors, purples, and white. So
I believe this is when the current we're currently advocating for Vice President Lenin Robredo. Yep. Well, moving on to the next one, we have a Bellsauridae from the Ibito universe. This is Mayangasaurus or Majangasaurus, how you want to call it. So this is a level 40 Majangasaurus, and there's a lot of detail on placed into this. I really like how Uncle Mike actually interpreted the actual figure over here. It has a lot of detail to it in terms of stripes, and also from osteoderms and spikes on the back, so it's quite good. So check out the video, guys, on the level 40 Majangasaurus by Ibito Universe. Also, Ibito Universe created a Carnosaurus that is also a level 41, so here it is. Wow, I really like how this turned out. It's so bright and colorful. So this is the level 40 Carnotaurus by Ibito Universe. So in terms of coloration and design, I think Ibito Universe really got this in the bag. So guys, check out the video on our level 40 Carnotaurus. Alright, so a few more for our Ibitoi or Extinct Bricks comparisons. This is the Rajasaurus. So again, muted colors, I really like it. Also has those stubby arms, box head, and the rest of the details are here. I believe this is based off from the Jurassic World Alive Rajasaurus. Next one would be the Jurassic World Dominion Carnotaurus over here, the black one with red details. So guys, if you haven't checked out my Jurassic World Dominion series, please check it out. You're going to enjoy most of the figures there. Tyrannosaurus Rex, we also have Dreadnoughtus, and smaller ones such as what else, Oviraptors and things like that. So please check it out, guys. Alright, so and lastly we have the Disney dinosaur Carnotaurus, of course. Here it is, the chunky one. It's so fat, I'm really in love with it. So look at that, and it's also pink, so one of my favorite colors. So guys, if you haven't checked out the Carnotaurus on my channel, please check it out. It has a ton of details on it, so you can see osteoderms on the back, details of painting on the entire body. So that's it, our dinosaur Disney series. I think I also made an Aladar based on from that particular series, so guys, check it out. And that's it for the size comparisons, guys. I hope you enjoyed this one, and we're now going to move on with Extinct Break Species Rocal, and we have here all the creatures that I've shown here so far. And if you do have other suggestions, prehistoric creatures, or even creatures that are from the movies, like probably Avatar, or a series such as I don't know, Dungeons and Dragons and things like that. So probably you can also request it here, and even horror creatures, probably that would be something of an interest that we might be also doing here on Extinct Breaks. Please comment them down below so that we would, if I read them up and I feel like doing it, then definitely we will be including that as well. Also, EB here would like to remind you guys that all that you see here is actually available in our Extinct Breaks playlist. But I'll be placing here each link for each of the creatures that we have here, so that you won't have to go through all 400 and plus video uploads that we have so far here on the channel. Well, let's start with the Extinct Break Species Rocal. Let's start from this side, shall we? So this is the Ibito Universe Level 40 Jurassic World game. Majangasaurus. This is the Ekrixinatosaurus or Ibiso Universe Jurassic World the game level 40 Carnotaurus. This is the Ekrixinatosaurus Jurassic Park The Lost World Novel Carnotaurus. This is our Ekrixinatosaurus Jurassic World Dominion Carnotaurus. This is our Ekrixinatosaurus Dinosaur by Disney Carnotaurus. This is our Ekrixinatosaurus level 40 Jurassic World game level 40 Carnoraptor. This is our Ekrixinatosaurus Rugops and our Ekrixinatosaurus Jurassic World Alive Rajasaurus. And of course, the start of the show here, of course, this is our Ekrixinatosaurus Jurassic World, or I mean Jagged Fang Designs Ekrixinatosaurus. Well, that's it for the video, guys. I hope you enjoyed this one. I'll be placing in a bit of video clips until the end of the channel or at the end of the video. So please finish the video, guys, and don't skip on all the ads, so that you will be able to help out the channel as well. So thanks, guys, everyone, and I'll see you on the next one.
And that's it for the largest ever abelisaurid that ever walked the earth. And of course, please do not forget to support our other channels, Ibito Universe and The Adventures of Moira and Asher. Please watch their videos and support our channel by subscribing. And as we always would say, let your inner dino brain roar! Thanks everyone, and bye!